Alright lads, Seriously Vlog here and welcome to yet another weekend preview. First, before we get into the video and the predictions, I'll like to explain to you the reasons why I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks. Because I've had quite a bad cold for the last couple of weeks, left me barely able to speak. So and then on Tuesday, I think. No, not Tuesday because I was at the England game. On Monday, I tried doing a video, but the audio messed up. And then when I went to delete that audio and redo the audio on Wednesday, the footage all got deleted. It was a Football Manager video, just that's what I mean by the footage. So unfortunately that didn't happen, and the only day I could fit in again was today. And we've got a weekend preview for you. So let's get into the predictions. I haven't got a notebook. I've just seen my notebook. It's literally behind my laptop and I didn't see it. I don't know what's going on. I've just gone full on retard. First game, Everton versus Liverpool, Merseyside Derby. I just feel at the moment Liverpool are in really good form. Suarez in really good form. You know, Sturridge was in good form for club, even though he played dreadfully for England on Tuesday. But I still feel Liverpool have just got the edge in Everton, even though Everton are at home, and I just feel like it's going to be a 2-1 win for Liverpool. It's unfortunate because I'd like to see Everton win just to make it a bit more interesting, but I honestly think that Liverpool are the better team and that they will get the win in the end. So next game is Stoke for Sunderland. I'm predicting a 1-0 win for Sunderland. Not much to say about that game. Next game, Newcastle versus Norwich. Newcastle in very good form going into this game. Norwich in fairly average form. I'm predicting a 2-0 win for Newcastle, I think. I think that's probably an accurate prediction. Next game, Hull versus Crystal Palace. I'm predicting 2-1 win for Hull just because I don't think Palace, they really don't have a strong enough squad to be in the Premier League. I don't particularly think Hull have a strong enough squad either, but they've got a stronger squad than Palace in my opinion. They've got kind of more of a threat up front. With the likes of Lukaku and Danny Graham and such, whereas there's not really anyone I feel like Palace can bring on, and I just feel like, yeah, he's got a good chance of scoring because Shamak's been dreadful. Gal just doesn't look like he's going to score. Phillips is too old. Jerome's just he's never really been that good, so you know it's not good for Palace. They don't have an attacking threat, and they're quite weak at the back as well. Speroni keeps them in the game quite. You know, Speroni has too much to do quite often. The next game is Fulham versus Swansea. I'm going to predict a 0-0. Just it has to be 0-0 in there somewhere. There always is. So I'm going to stick a 0-0 in there for that game. God, my hair. Stay up. There we go. Next game is Arsenal versus Southampton. I've got a weird feeling about this. I feel like Southampton are going to get a win here. I don't know why I feel like this, but I don't know. I just feel like Southampton are going to upset the odds here and get a win. If obviously with my Football Manager skills, they've got a lot more experience. No, joking. But on a serious note, I do feel like they can upset the odds. I'm going to predict a 3-2 win for Southampton in that game. Maybe Pablo Osvaldo getting a few. You know, he hasn't really hit form since being at Sunderland. Next game, Chelsea versus West Ham. At West Ham. And I'm going to predict a 1-0 win for Chelsea just because Chelsea should be able to go out there and beat West Ham. Although it wouldn't surprise me that much if West Ham got a win, but I do think Chelsea are going to get a 1-0 win. Next game, Man City versus Spurs. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Man City just because they've looked better this season so far. You know, you can't base your predictions on many other things. Next game, Cardiff versus Man United. I'm 2-0 win for Man United. Obviously Rooney in some quite good form. Van Persie started scoring again. And you know, just hope maybe it means that they're going to start creeping back up that table. So, and I'm sure they can do it. I'm sure David Moyes can do a good job at United eventually. It just takes a bit of time, you know. Alex Ferguson did shockingly in his first season, but they stuck with him and he managed to be one of their best managers in history. So, you know, you have to stick with these kind of managers. Next game is West Brom versus Aston Villa. I'm going to do 2-2 Again, not really much to say about that. It is the Trump versus QPR at QPR. I'm actually going to go that game, go into that game with a few of my mates. So, hopefully it'll be a good game. I'm not particularly positive. I'm going to predict a 3-1 win for QPR. Obviously, I think they're second, or they might be like in the playoffs, but they're still a really good team. Still really a Premiership quality team if you think about it. And so yeah, not really. And we don't seem to have that final little bit of quality that will get us the goal, which you need. We're kind of the equivalent of Palace, just not quite as bad. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll be uploading a CFC match review hopefully tomorrow, and then hopefully Football Manager on Sunday, and get back into the routine of uploading. So just like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, guys. Cheers.